And welcome back to Maddminister Gaming, episode 28 of Captain of Industry Let's Play. We're on the second island, well, the new island that I started on. Into this episode, we are really going to get deep into the rainwater harvesting. As you can see right now on the screen, I already have 20 rainwater harvesters built. With the 24 tanks, we're going to add 10 more harvesters into the system and then double the capacity of the storage. Because in this playthrough on this island, I'm going to try to see how far I can make it with collecting all of the water needs through the rainwater harvesting. I'm trying to stay away from the desalinization as long as possible, up until the point where I need brine, because obviously to have brine, I can only get it from desal, but I want the vast majority of the freshwater needs met by the rainwater harvesting. But before we get into that, let's introduce everybody to the new MCRN Donager. That's right, we got a new ship. It'll be decked out. Late game, the name will make sense. Right now, it really doesn't. And also, we named our dock this time to Quat Drive Yards. So the MCRN Donager is moored at Quat Drive Yards, and I think the name is a fitting as it'll be doing all of the upgrades to the Donager to get it fully combat capable. I've made a bit of a mess with my production right now. I'm going to clean that up, most likely off camera, but let's get into it right now. Now, I would like to do this in one big go with Unity, but I'm trying to keep, actually, I probably have enough. I have 368 of the construction parts one. Uh, let's unpause it and see how long it takes for them to build it the right way. I'm kind of curious. This is a pretty big build. I only have, I believe, 22 trucks. So this could take a little while, but that's fine because I still want to get into setting up the rest of the collections. But the reason I'm doing it slow is so that the production of the construction parts continues, because it's going to take a lot of parts to build out this storage, making the storage a lot bigger. So we're going to go there, and to tie this into the system, because I want as much flow rate as possible. And obviously, we are going to be upgrading these pipes as soon as we can. But for now, because I want maximum flow rate as I can get into the system, let's unpause this little section right here. Not the water collection itself, because I want to be able to pull off of any of the end areas and get basically the same amount of water going into the system. Hopefully, it'll self balance itself. I'm hoping it'll work out that way. I don't know. If I have issues, we can always redo the plumbing to make it work. Maybe drop in some balancers. Eventually, cut this out and put balancers into it. I don't know. We'll go from there. And they already built it pretty fast right there, real quick. So let's go ahead and unpause this side. We'll do one side at a time. This is going to kick up the needs for concrete slabs, which is going to kick up the needs for cement, which is going to get the rotary kilns going full tilt probably. And I want to make sure we got fuel in the ship, make sure we got fuel to the generators. Oh, and I added one basic distiller because the single one wasn't quite producing enough diesel to keep on top of it. So I added a second one into that. And let's see how fast they built this. They built everything else pretty quick. So this is got right now, water storage wise, we have 5,339 units of water. It's not completely full. So this is definitely going to get us into 10,000 units of water storage, which is going to be good. After this is built, we're going to take a line up and we're going to automate the filling of this tank right here for the copper stores. But before we do that, we're gonna put a ramp into this about we'll put it right there. That way the trucks can get over the top of the pipe. Now I'm gonna go with a lot more ramps this time than I am stacking the lines uh and keeping try to make it a little bit easier to route stuff. I don't even know if this is gonna be the end solution to how this is, but I think pretty much this is probably gonna stay here. So I think we're gonna build around that. And then once the population is almost maxed, we're gonna add on to this, and then we're probably gonna put we're gonna double the farms eventually too. So now that that's built, all of these are built, not quite. Let's let them get that last one in because see, look at there it goes. Look at construction parts dipped way down, which is why I wasn't just gonna Unity build the whole thing. I believe that's no, it's this one, right? Yeah. And luckily, it is an electric assembler, so it's going quick. Concrete slabs. It's just we used a lot of them for that construction purposes. And the coal is doing pretty good. I don't have anything selected for research right now because let me get off of that because we only have 40 lab equipments because those are taking to build lab equipment. It uses electronics and mechanical parts, which is also used for maintenance. And my maintenance had dipped just a little bit, so I wanted to make sure maintenance was prioritized over that. But let's see, new research. What we'll go into next. I think we're gonna go into advanced diesel, maybe. Although I did find a cargo ship, or maybe I should go into power generation with steam. Actually, I think after we get the research up, I think we'll go into advanced diesel for, or maybe pipes. Actually, we'll do that. We'll start pipes right now because for the large water collection. Oh, why? Where are you trying to go that you can't reach? Okay, we'll recover you, and that means that we have to set this to truck import on, truck export off, because it's going to be blocked. Let's put all those and these two because these are going to be blocked, and the trucks won't be able to get to them. It'll just be the outer ones that they can pull water out of. And we're gonna see how long it takes to see these are pretty much empty. It hasn't rained though. It's December, rainy season's coming up. I want to hope to have the rest of the system built. And I think what the buffer is going to be is collecting as much of it as possible while the rainy season's going, and then store it long enough. I think we're going to see how it works. I don't really know because I haven't seen this done. I have watched some YouTube videos after initially learning stuff about the game. I've watched YouTube videos to see, and this is something that oh, and I got to do the fuel station thing too because every all the excavators are going all the way over to the fuel farm. So I think we're gonna probably run a line to the central area here somewhere and put a fuel station in it. So everything, because of the way the island is shaped, it'll make the vehicles make them easier to get to the refuel themselves. And why are you? Oh, so you're doing the same thing. So these need to be truck export off. Can I? Is there a way to? I don't know if there's a way to. Let's make sure those are all export off. Where's the one? There must be a way to drag it to copy the settings over a large section of buildings and whatnot. But I don't see how many of these takes 23. Yeah, it takes a lot to build these things out. So we'll unpause them in groups of uh we'll unpause them in groups of three or groups of four to have them build it out. Okay, so should we do the farm already? I don't know. Actually, if population's full, and what's the upgrade? Is that no? I don't want to do that. We're gonna keep them with the cheapies. So, which is 52. Oh man, it takes 60. Alright, I guess we're gonna be sitting on full pop right now until we get this built. Cause I want that built up first. Vegetables are full. That vegetable's not. Potatoes are full and potatoes are full. Alright, so that seems to be working pretty good. 33, so we can unpause another 4. Actually, no. Actually, we will, but it's not gonna have enough parts to build all of them. And I'm trying to get this dumping section. I wanted to fill it out to straighten it out so I could put a ship here. Then I can start dumping over here to get to that oil field that's out in the water. And I haven't been coming up a lot of waste soil because this section hasn't filled out very much. I did what do you guys pull with coal? I did have to set up a spot to dump sand only because I was pulling sand out of some here and there, and I had a couple trucks stuck with sand that they were unable to use in a location. So the pipes, yeah, see, it's real slow right now because I don't have a lot of production capacity. It's not the rubber holding up. No, it's just that how fast it's. Wait a minute, what's going on there? Why is the output for electronics full? Concrete, wood, there. So we are not making construction parts two. Which means the electronics is full, which means the maintenance is pretty much full, which is good. So we can unpause that and let that run and use up some of those electronics that are being backed up in the system, not being used. And like I said, I need to straighten out that this manufacturing area because it is a mess right now. And this is going to take us to, I think, over 10,000 units of water storage. Built those, so let's go ahead and unpause the last ones. Although we don't have the materials to build them yet, we're gonna let that ride. So trucks, am I doing okay with trucks? I think I am. So research is on the pipes, correct? Yes, and then we're gonna get the what's the other thing? The large smokestack, what I didn't even use in the last game. Okay, so the concrete mixture is good. I'm not going to put in a water pump. We can do irrigated farms already. I tore down the coal maker because I didn't need it. Recycling. Everything looks like it's going to be good. The next thing is we're going to build in the food going to the living quarters. And before I do that, because that's going to take construction parts too, I think what we'll do is we'll build the housing out this way just to get the belt a little bit shorter because it's going to sit in this area for quite a while before I get going on the next. So actually, you know what? See, this is the one that's going to be blocking us off as I go boom, boom, one, two, put it on the end. Mm, so we're actually going to have to take that one out. Let's pull that one off. Housing, food market. We'll drop the food market there just for now. That's going to dip into our construction parts, but I want to expand this out. I want to get that belt as short as possible to automate this food delivery because I noticed that was a that was taking up a lot of the truck's time in my last playthrough. So the only problem with this, so let's wait till that last one gets built because it's going to take it needs 10 more because this is going to take how many? 60. Man, that's a lot. Let's queue that one up already to get it in there. Actually, 120 because I'm gonna do another one right there. That way, the belts only have to go to there because we'll do all four of the food units there, and the recycling will stay down there. And then once those are filled out, then we'll move them. Actually, we don't. We can pop that one off, and that's the way the belts are gonna be built. So actually, let's copy. This is potato. So potato, potato, right? Copy this. This is vegetables, 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 and then we'll get those going. The food is fine 94 months. So we got a lot. It dumped that stuff into the yard or the ship. No, it didn't. So there wasn't that many vegetables in there. So that's fine. That works out. All the water tanks are built. So the capacity now is what is it? It's 180 and it's 4 8, it's 12, 24, 48. Uh 180. Oops, no, not plus. Times 48 equals. That's not how the calculator works. How's the calculator work? I thought that's how the calculator worked. Ah, whatever. We'll do it over here. So what is it? It's one, man, way over there. 180 times 48 equals 8,640 units of water that we can store in the tanks. And then each one of the collectors holds 40. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 times 40. What is that? 30 times 40 equals 1,200. Nine. Yeah, it almost gets us to our 10,000. Actually, we are 10,000. We have a couple water tanks out around and by themselves. 90. So let's unpause this housing unit right here. Get that one built. I believe this water is going to be fine. I probably going to do the. I don't know if we're going to do the irrigated farms quite yet. I don't think I have the need for that. But that one got built super fast. Let's build this one out. And then what we will do is once that one's built, we'll build these two. We'll move the food out of these into those. And then we're going to off camera we'll build it in because the building is kind of boring. Also pipe in that supply. And then this one's already piped in. And then we're gonna make sure the housing, the food is automatically delivered. That's gonna relieve the trucks from doing a lot of extra. Now the belts are gonna cost electricity, but the electricity is easy to produce. It's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. Let's undo those. We're gonna mark these for empty so that as soon as these are built, low food supply. Oh, why did it do that? Why did it do that? Hold on. Uh let's quickly build that. We don't have the construction for. I don't understand why it does that. The food is available, so why is it? Whatever. People are starving. It's nonsense. Where did they put all the food at? I'll put it into the dock. So there we go. Let's get the food going, man. Let's just get it delivered. Let's go. What are we waiting for here? What are we waiting for? There goes potatoes going in. I think that's pretty funny that because I set them to empty, I put them in a dock. Although the food is still here, it still says people are starving. But whatever. Low food supply. No, we don't. We got over 90 months of food total. I'm not worried about that. The water supply is looking good. We'll wait till this gets done, and then I'll probably. And then I got a lot of cleanup to do in this playthrough. Actually, while we're waiting for that, let's go. Let's go explore another location. We're probably going to pull people off of this, send the Donager out to see who the Donager can grab. That's why is that potato? Hold on. Why is that potatoes? Why is that potatoes? No, 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 no. These are vegetables. See, these are messed up. That vegetable, somehow I messed that up. We're gonna have to fix that. Nah, I think it'll be fine. We'll be able to. We're gonna elevate the belts anyway. We're gonna put plenty of room for them to be stacked. For now. So okay, so vegetables, potatoes. What? See, wait a minute. Vegetables, potatoes. I must have misclicked it last time. So now that that's gone, we are going to deconstruct these three right there. Those are gonna go bye bye. See how busy the trucks are moving all of that food. 452 potatoes. Spuds are left to be moved. Those are gone. I will rotate the this waste collection to. So what did we find over there? Anything? No. Bring it home because for now we don't want to go too far. I'll rotate the waste collection facility down. We'll build out the housing. We're gonna and then we'll ride with the 8 housing blocks for quite a while. I believe. Uh, Pipes 2 is done, which is good because now we can upgrade the piping to make sure stuff is filled up fast. Although it's not. There we go. We got the rain back. The Donager is back. What did the Donager bring? Brought back some copper and some rubber, which is cool, and a few more peeps. There we go. The food situation is straight. It's moved. I think this is going to be the edge of the housing block for quite a while. And you can see where I'm going with the water supply. And I'm gonna try to keep the episodes in the second this playthrough a little shorter as I kind of have an idea more of what's going on. I'll be able to pre-build stuff to get it going to make them a little quicker, a little easier to watch. That's the plan. Thank you for watching Mad Minister Gaming and Captain of Industry. Let's play Island number 2, going into it with more knowledge into the game and see how we can do things a little smoother and getting into technologies that I completely passed over in the first part of the playthrough on the starting island. You guys all have a great day, great evening, great week, great month. Just have a great time. And I'll catch all of you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Facebook page and also subscribe to the YouTube page, depending on where you catch this video. They are both named the same: Mad Minister Gaming at Facebook, Mad Minister Gaming at YouTube. And I'll catch all of you on the next video. And I am out.